Hello world! How are the peoples of the internets tonight? It's night. This is Ladson Sklay. Let's do some talking and playing. This is the Sapphire King Gate in Tier 3. Oh yeah, I'm doing the whole Meroka Spiral Spiel thing because it makes sense to me. And it's a Ravenous Warrens. I've come to the impression that there is nothing in this game that matters more than just pure damage. So our equipment looks as so. This feels weird, but I haven't been on the game in such a long time. I need to pick up these things, but energy's being weird right now, so I think I kind of don't want to do that yet. Actually, it is cheaper now than it was, so I will grab one. 3,000 of these are not mine. They are for the music video contest for the Arsenal podcast, which you'd know about if you listened, and if you don't know, then you should listen. Oh, hello. So, yeah, we're just gonna hang out here with our maximum sword damage because that is, in theory, the most effective thing in this game. And we're gonna recap on the whole Spell Knights shopping list thing, or SKSL, as we've been calling it, because the abbreviation SL has already been taken. And I'm gonna cut every little patch of darling grass because, oh, it takes 2 hits to kill these. That's not fun. And 3 to kill the menders, so that's not fun either. But we'll make do. So I was fascinated by the feedback that we got. I've not actually seen the feedback for the last video because this is being recorded before then, but I figured I'd talk about it now anyways, while I've got some time and all that fun stuff. But the whole thing of, yeah, it was a bit redundant, but it was also an acid test. So thank you for bearing with us for that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just delighted by all the dying things. It's, you know, in context. And this is interesting, okay. It was an experiment. It's not perfect yet. We are working on the second season, as we said. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but when it does happen, it will be a little bit more refined, and I can tell you some of the ways how that's going to be. First of all, most interestingly, I think, we're going to ban health capsules, because health capsules made dying more few and far between, and you're like, but wait, no, you still died like 3 times, and like the penalties were crippling. And yes, because Sky Scythe modified them. Not to say anything against him, but also, if you've watched the bonus video, screw you, Sky Scythe. All in fun and jokes and things like that, but still. That's something we've got going. So we are going to change up, yeah, I'll take this. We're going to change up the format a little bit, and the stipulations are going to be mitigated. They're going to be more affecting teams, and your team has to go help another team. We're definitely going to keep the singing thing in. And this person is messaging me. Let me deal with this. I will be right back. Alrighty. So, yeah, stipulations are going to be a little bit more team-oriented so that your team's thing affects the other team. We're also going to change up the way the game actually works, because hunting 5-star materials gets really grindy and stuff. That was the original idea. Like, everyone should hunt for the same 5-star materials. That was the initial thought that conceived Shopping List before Shopping List was really a thing in and of itself. And, oh, this is going to be annoying. I guess I should have thought of this. That's why I did bring not purely piercing, but still, this makes things a bit easier. So the next time we do this, it seems like we're gonna have everything in a list. It's either gonna be one of 2 things. We're gonna have a bunch of accomplishments in a list, and oh, I'm thinking about skipping this room. All the ways to get points is how it's gonna work. Instead of 5-star materials for win conditions, it's gonna be points. And of course, we're going on an honor system because we think we can trust each other enough that that will actually still be okay. Oh man. Was Compounds the best place to do this, seeing as how easily distracted by gameplay I get? Probably not. Is it still fun? Absolutely. I love Compounds. Yeah, I know. Be controversial about it. Shoot him. Shoot him sooner. No. Okay, fine. So the points list, it'll either be that you have to the list will be in a certain order, and it'll be in a randomized order, and people accomplish the list, and whoever gets the farthest in a certain time amount wins, or it will be a list where each accomplishment gives a certain amount of points, and we will balance out that list, and then It'll be the first person to a certain number of points or the person who has the most points within a certain time limit. And we'll do it that way, and so these things will be of a much wider variety as opposed to what we had of just collecting 5-star materials. That way we can mix up the format a little bit. We can go places that aren't fiends. And speaking of which, isn't that funny about the whole thing about how every time I play it's fiends and like every daily mission and all that kind of stuff? I don't think today's the daily mission for fiends. It is the daily mission for ghosts. It is the scared to death mission today, which I didn't do because I didn't feel like it. I think tier 3's probably more fun for me at this point. I do not remember the layout for this switched business. Are the spikes going that way? Yes, they are. I can live with this. Alright. Clear of the strange puzzles. Poison helps. Hold on, let me fight this fight before I continue talking, because you know that that's something I'm not good at doing both of at the same time. Maybe we can lay into him. Yeah, so Tenza's nice, quick shadow damage. I probably should have just brought another sword, but I guess guns are important too. That works. And I got both of these guys, so that's good too. Yeah, Quill's making my life 500 times easier with a magnitude of 1000. Still taking damage, but you know, if I have to use my emergency revive, then so be it. I'm not concerned. I'll be concerned if I have to burn a spark. But again, I'm not used to not having my trinkets and such. Oh, that explosive ending. Slash heart. Slash heart, what? Oh, okay, they're getting poisoned. It doesn't really matter at this point. Alright, we'll do that. We'll quills you. And maybe it'll stick. Oh yeah, we got him on the gremlin too. Alright, this room is taking all my attention, so give me a minute, please. Oh, that's gonna hit me. I'm going down. Oh, Sonic mode, you've saved me. Sonic mode is when you go down to 1 heart, because that's how Sega does it apparently. I guess we don't know if it's Sega or 3 Rings that implemented this, but you can absorb a lot more damage than you would with just 1 pip of health left. Speaking of which, I'm going to grab this heart, so that way I can experience another Sonic mode. I kind of don't want to test it, because it seems to be inconsistent when you have a little bit of health. This should activate it again. I can take another hit without dying here. And it leaves you with 1 heart left, and someone on YouTube a while back coined the phrase Sonic mode for it when they made a video explaining it in Spiral Knights, and that's kind of the term that I've decided to steal, I suppose, in a sense, for this, for the episodes and all that. So yes, the game will be run differently. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more engaging. Again, thanks for bearing with us as we figure out the format initially. This is a better version of the room. I do not like the other one. This is much better for me. That guy, on the other hand, not as cool. Let me get these guys. So, now, the other thing I want to talk about, because it was like, oh man, Lattice's partner, Stella Devil, right? Like, that's a bunch of awkward silences. A lot of them. Yeah, let's shoot him so his shield goes up. I wish the bombs would explode enemies, too. And the reason for that was just because she was in an environment where there was a bunch of other people around, and so talking was not the easiest thing for her at the time. That was why that happened. If we do next time, if Team Muffin Knights reunites, because Muffin Knights is actually a fun game, and if you are an iOS gamer, you should check it out, because as I said, it's fun. It's one of those fun, quote-unquote, toilet games that you play, or sit on the floor and play it for like an hour and a half straight, and double jump and fall in the pit and such are the best. Soloing and recording. I want to tell him though, you're welcome to join though. / invite Thirderwing. He could take it if he wants it. Oh, actually, spawning in now is probably a horrible thing, because it would cause me a bunch of spawn lag, but as it is, we're good. And I'm so glad that emergency revives don't create a revive energy blast. And that was probably the best spawning in that could have happened ever. That was a bad Quills. Should have shot the gun first. Mecha Knights are hard to deal with when you don't actually have. That works. Oh. Alright. And so if Team Muffin Knights reunites, it will either involve Stella in a place where she can talk more, or else if we do it next time, I'll have probably a different partner or something like that. Someone where we can get a little more conversation back and forth and stuff. That said, if you haven't checked out the other perspectives, I assume you have. Like, what are you doing with your life if you haven't? But, that is something worth doing. Meroka and Green Link make a very interesting pair, and Solo's experience is just rather hilarious because the lag and stuff, which was kind of unfortunate. There was nothing we could do about it, though. So, let's go. Oh, how inconvenient. Oh well, we'll litter these guys with spikes then. That's fine too. And shoot them. Just shooting them seems to, I'm kind of switching between auto-targeting and not. Hitting them a couple times allows 2 times, 3 times. Alright, so 3 bullets plus a sword will kill them. And he's got a Blackhawk. I have a Stenza. Alright. Now, so that's what's going to happen for next time. So hopefully things will be a little bit more engaging. So apologies for that. Again, it is an evolving concept, and we do encourage that you try it for yourself. I may release the stipulation generator that we have, the penalty generator. The original one, not the Sky Scythe, what's the word? The Sky Scythe modified one, but the actual original one. Might do that at some point, but that would probably be by request. It's a Java program is what it is that I wrote, a quick randomizer program that has all of those pieces in it. So that would be something that might happen someday. In the meantime, we're just working on it. So yeah, it would be that's what's gonna happen next time. As for this game, I still had a lot of fun with it, albeit the whole Fiends killing for 2 hours was probably as boring to play as it was to watch, though I wouldn't be the judge of that. Let's make, yeah, you can shoot Mecha Knights in the back, and they will still take damage, which is great. Nice charge, guy. Nice sword of charges. Smiley face. So, next one was coming. We don't know when, but it will be coming soon. And it should be fun. It'll be a little bit different than this one. But, you know, that's how it is. The whole Warhammering the Trojan in the back, the thing that showed up in the trailer and the intro, that was fun. I've never done that before. It was like, ah. That was beautiful. Yes, indeed. I actually, because I'm recording this at a certain point where I haven't been able to watch the other guys' perspectives, I'd comment on that too. But, and the fact that we only picked up one stipulation, and that I didn't change my loadout. Dang. I didn't change my loadout. Oh well. Dempro strats. Is there a strats to walking into this wall? Does this get you through? Is there something I don't know about here? Is this a thing? Oh, maybe he's talking about sword swings. I hope he didn't lag out. Mainly because I think there's a party button here. Yeah. Well, if he DCs, I'll be here waiting. I'll say this. This was his Goodbye Nick video. Didn't Meroka play on this exact tier? Maybe that was a thing. That's silly. No, it would have been gone by now. It was this level set, though. Except he actually had a voltage. Meh. Oh well. Thirder, what are you doing, man? I'm sure this is gun-proof. Thirder. Guy. I give you 10 seconds and I honestly need to go. Unfortunately. I'm trying to think if there was anything memorable that happened. It was a bunch of Fiends. I feel like I've talked Fiends to death. Other than the game was fun, and again, the stipulation we picked up was not actually the first one that we were supposed to pick up, it seems. Because there was the whole mix-up and all that stuff, so... yeah, there he goes. Well, at least I can get on the button now. 1 guildmate is needed for a lockdown team. Well, there he goes into the corner. Yeah, this isn't gonna be fun. I guess this is a test of true metal. Oh, he's getting beaten down. It happens. This was the wrong sprite power to use. But I guess I'm committed to it now. Oh well, they're all stunned. Get the charge in. Jump. There we go. I'll take that attack boost for absolutely sure. That almost doubles my damage per shot. Or, no, it should increase. I don't know what it does right now. So 63. I thought it was doing something like 40 before. I guess we'll look in 20 seconds. I am curious to see what the difference is. And we'll do the whole gunning thing. This reminds me of whatchamacallit, of the Wheel of Misfortune. Hey, Gremlin, derp. I'm not going to pick that up just yet because I want to see how much damage I'm doing without this buff. So, without it, I'm down to 48. Yeah, it's about a 20% increase, I think is what the number is. Yeah. Alright. So that is Spiral Knight's shopping list as a whole. I'd comment on our performance. We did die the least out of all the teams, which I think was pretty cool, and I'm happy about that. Does it mean too much? No, not really. It's just we picked up the least stipulations, and that's alright with me. Makes our lives easier. Oh no! Ow. Ow. Okay, well there I go. This might happen again, especially if we get to the room with all the turrets. Because I am also fighting these guys as if there were 2 people in the party, so they have extra health, which is not the best. I kind of don't want to go in here, to be honest. I'm going to spawn more guys. So we're going to come back out. I feel like that would be wise. Get that gremlin. Nope, he's a dodgy one. Okay then. I guess we won't get that gremlin. How'd you get? Bump. Yeah. I didn't stick any of you? What? What is right in the world? Okay. This battle is just getting kinda silly. Gremlin, yes. Almost dead. I wonder if Thirder will come back at some point. Ooh. If I hadn't knocked him down to low health, I think he probably would have hit me. Hey, he's back. Welcome back. I'm trying to think if there's anything else worth saying for that, other than I'm looking forward to the next one even more, because thanks for the support on this one, thanks for all the feedback and stuff. We totally hear you. Where are my shining fire crystals that I kind of need? Oh no, this guy's coming for me. Ugh, okay, I gotta remember, don't do that in range at all. It's a horrible idea. It gets you killed. Go Thirder, oh yeah. And we'll proc your guys, and we'll proc your guys. Now I'm just all about the fighting now. I'm like, games? What's that? What's Spiral Knight's shopping list? I'm not gonna talk about that. That was fun though. That was kind of silly. Alright, so that's that. The other thing is, like, there's new things in the works for this channel. And there always are. Impractical is not going away, but it's going to go down in productivity. And the reason for that is Impractical is for sciencey type things. And, you know, I don't have always sciencey things to talk about. If there's a new breakthrough in sciencey things or something I want to test or show off, it'll go under Impractical from here. But the whole, not everything I play belongs under Impractical at this point. So that's not going to happen. What is going to happen is there's going to be a couple of other series that start up that will categorize everything else. One of them is going to be this Spiral Knight's Achievement Bent, which I'm not going to... There's some fire crystals, thank you. All 3 of them. I'll explain that one when the first episode comes out, which will be sometime. I haven't recorded the first one yet. I'll get a couple of them done before we get started. It should be fun. Achievement Bent is all you people that have been messaging me are going to have to message me again. But that is where you will come in, because it's basically a bunch of extra achievements for the game, and you can help me accomplish them if you so desire. You can choose the one you want to try out, and we can go try to conquer it together. That is totally a thing. So that is where you guys can come in if you're those people that are saying, hey, I want to be in a video and all that stuff. Cool, sure, I'm waving my hand right in front of the screen as if you can see me accepting or something like that. So that's one. The other one is Night's Edge, and Night's Edge I am going to give the name of and no more, because I actually haven't talked to the co-maker of the actual series, and I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it yet or not. I can actually use this blade, and I will. Yes. Oh, all the stabby stabs. See, this is why damage is the best. Damage is the best thing in this game. Most value comes from damage. Attack speed is okay, but attack speed usually doesn't outweigh damage either, as it turns out. And charge time reduction is only good if it's going to give you more damage. So, damage it up. Max, always if you can. We're going over here? Oh, I see. I actually do need his heat. I'm heating a level 9 Ashtail coat, because I don't actually have Skulver, and I think it's about time. So, though, I'm actually, yeah, I'll probably do that. I don't know. I already have Chaos, and I like my Chaos, because it also offers, I don't put too much weight on statuses as much as I talk about them. I don't value them too much. I'm not very afraid of them, with the exception of nothing. With the exception of them coming from a lumber, because that can get kind of dangerous, but that's about it. Okay. You ever have that thing where you try to dash and it doesn't go anywhere? That's the result of lag, and you can blame your lag for that one. It will usually compensate by giving you your dash back. So I don't know if you're paying attention, but I tried to dash there. And I'm going to pick up this defense buff before I continue fighting, just in case. And I'm going to try and shoot these bullets off before they can hit me. Not quite. This will clear these both out with relative ease. There we go. Alright, so that's that. So from here on out, there is one more thing that will be changing, and that is that I'm going to be leaving you guys a message. And this message is going to come in many, many parts. This message has already been written. It may get longer. Jump. There we go. It would have been bad if I hadn't jumped, because I would have taken... I don't know if it gives you the momentary invulnerability, even if it doesn't count it towards your timer because of lag. Because that almost lagged out and didn't work again. I don't know what happens when that happens. All the quills. All the beautiful quills. And the swirling Satenza Blackhawk. And so this message... it's just going to be somewhere in the video. I'm going to say, so this is the next part of the message, and it is your job to connect them all together. Maybe don't keep leaving the entire message in the comments, because that's kind of not fun. But this message will hold some significance. It is relative. It is kind of major, I guess. No, not the gun puppy room. Save me. I'm just going to run for it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well, we're running for it. We can take one of these guys out. I can stomach the damage. Switch weapons, guy. Come on. Oh, I should have... Poopy. You know what? You only live 220 times. You gotta do it. Oh, and pop-ups on my computer, too. That doesn't help anything. Sorry. Probably have to block that out, actually. But, you know, is what it is. I do not want that movement speed buff. That will make it harder for me to dodge bullets. I only have to sidestep just a tad to dodge bullets. Ugh, I didn't need to come over here. That was not worth it. Now I'll pick it up if it doesn't despawn first, because buffs despawn, I think, in 30 seconds. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't timed it. I think it's 30 seconds. Probably someone already knows. It's probably already on the wiki. But, you know, I couldn't be bothered to look it up. I'm not curious enough. Didn't think about it before. And, yeah. I guess that's the run. The message for this goes something like this. From the minds and wills of those. And there you go. So, this message will continue. It will connect and be long. It's one sentence that takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines in my text editor of 12-point Times New Roman font. 9 letters long, 9 lines long, one sentence. And they go from the minds and wills of those... ... I'm gonna keep playing this and keep playing this level until I outro, but we will switch. The last thing, actually, nope, just kidding. There is one more thing. Warhammer OP, gonna go with it. Handgun. No, Warhammer Grand Faust, all the way. Max damage, ladies and gents. Is there any way we can augment our damage further? Yes, there is. We can. Well, I'd bring a Hazer if I could. We can switch this out for that. And change this to that. You know, that's actually less smart. This is more smart. maybe you can figure out why, because this actually offers me shield for the same buffs, so that's a better combination. You get this almost the same result. I'm okay with the lack of high movement speed instead, because again, movement or attack speed is not as good as staying alive. Hi, Blugado. The ice version of the cat. Charge through here, lag into it. It's a, yeah, the drop, the tables for wow, you're dodgy, and wow, I'm laggy. My frames are dropping. The tables for monster boxes are weird now. They used to be set to stuff, and now there's crazy things that come out of these boxes, like that. Get out of here, guy. Right, we'll use this now. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this one up. The last thing is just that I'm preparing, as I'm talking about value here. I'm gonna build a neutral damage table. It's going to be a it's gonna probably be on our sklayelite.com/arsenal website. Nice shot. Nice shot. Because that took a quarter of his health with one hit, which is impressive. You got to get the cryo to bounce around, the bullet to bounce around in him. We're rolling the dice. We're rolling the dice. It's so not worth it, but we're doing it. Yes, success. Okay. That's just fun to do. Makes for some fun party games, don't you know? Spawn things, please. Thank you. Okay, door stays open. We are good. I don't actually have a gun anymore. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, so that we can get behind here, and do that for all the damage. I still took damage, which is bad, but, you know, that's damage, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm preparing this table. It is the thing for if you are a new knight, and the things that offer the most effectiveness per, you know what, I'm going to do this and get into the next room, and he can join me. Oh, attack buff. Let's see if I don't die here. Oh, within Sonic mode, and there I go. I dropped to 1 health and then died. Granted, the shot normally would have killed me. Okay, now I'm going to ignore you because you're going to kill yourself, or he'll shoot you. That works. If you have a weapon that you want to offer feedback on, I'm going to go by just kind of objective numbers plus the impressions of how the game actually functions. To say things like where the Warhammer is related to the Grand Faucet, which one you would want to pick first if you were assembling an arsenal for damage effectiveness and things like that, for both PvE and PvP. So if you have something that you want to note and say, hey, you should just note that, don't forget that this is this, or even, I think that this should be this way, so take that into consideration. I will take it into consideration. And so let me know of that here or anywhere else that you feel communication is good for you. And I will. I'll talk about this on the podcast from now on, probably not here, except maybe to announce when it's out. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Listen to the Arsenal podcast if you want to stay up to date. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe I'll play out the rest of this level. Maybe not. Oh, damage. Maybe I'll just die right here and this will be the end. Stun is a good status. We talked about it recently on the podcast. You should check out episode 63, Stunning Transmutations with Peronius. That was a fun episode. It was long, too. It was our first long episode in a while. Anyways, ignore you for now. Cursed enemies you can generally ignore until they kill themselves. I'm getting lucky with the curse. I'm getting lucky with the curse, though. Hold on. Don't kill it. Oh. Yeah. My curse rolls are good today. RNGesus. Something like that. Did it on purpose. Lots of cursing today on enemies, none on me. Alright, well thank you ladies and gentlemen for watching. This has been interesting, to say the least. I'm gonna finish out this level, I believe. I'll see you next time. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the Sparrow Knights shopping list too, if indeed you have. If you hadn't, I'd definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. Try it out for yourself. Oh, the stun, it hurts. We'll see you next time. Have a great... Ooh, have a great one. A good one. A good, great one.